They won't pull up to say drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside. Drive, it's real. Drive, said you won't pull up, get inside. They won't pull up to say drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside. Drive, it's real.
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. Or
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination.
Kevin, thank you.
He's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Heinrich. Howard is out there with Draymond Green. It's Michael Jordan. And it's Bowen in at the three. And for the Bucks, Ish Smith is out there with Marley. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Howard. And it's Giannis in at the three slot. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Heinrich dishes to Howard. Green with the ball. Now Smith defending.
Bucks foul. Dan Marley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Howard. Heinrich outside. Driving in.
And yeah, he's undersized, Smith, but boy, he plays hard on defense.
Knocked away and stolen by Jordan. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Jordan. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Howard, good.
I mean, physical defense, but Howard just too strong.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Smith, the pass to O'Neal. Out to Smith. Over Green. And it's Smith missing. for Atlanta. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside, Howard with the steal. Smith against Heinrich. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
Smith.
Pass to Howard. Now Green. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, and Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Kicks it to Martin. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Hawks trail by 3. Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
To the inside. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Giannis against Jordan. And
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Smith the pass to Howard. That's tipped. Heinrich with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Green. Offensive rebound. Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Now here's Shaq. He gets that one.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
The Hawks trail by 3. Passes it to Howard. He kicks it to Jordan. Over onto the Kumbo. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 4. Got it up. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Milwaukee?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Jordan. Heinrich is out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Milwaukee leading by 3. Now here's Bouknight. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Heinrich with it. And the pass to Bradley. Jordan up top. Clock at 6. Heinrich inside the three-point line. Atlanta again missing. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trey's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Bull following the score by Avery Bradley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Milwaukee making a switch here as Azubuike's checked in. Campazzo guarded by Heinrich. Pass to Bouknight. Got a piece of it and stolen by Jordan. Green left side. The dish to Heinrich. Back to Green. Pass to Bowen. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Green. Over Bull. The shot. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Bouknight. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Azubuike against Green. Heinrich outside. Dishes it to Jordan. Pulls from the top of the key. And he overshot that one, missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Green with the block.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green all over that shot.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Shaq is checked in for Bull. Giannis comes in for Johnson. And Marley subbed in for Bouknight. And a change for the Hawks. Howard's checked in for Brandon Clark. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From deep, Marley. Atlanta with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Campazzo is guarded by Howard. This one for 3. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks trail by 7. Out left to the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Heinrich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Green. Buries the easy one.
Green.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Passes it to O'Neal. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. And Heinrich has it in the corner. The pass to Howard. Antetokounmpo against Jordan. Back to Howard. Over Azubuike. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And Howard selling the up fake there, but not the worst thing to send him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
Howard's checked in for the Bucks. Ish Smith comes in for Campazzo. And he sinks the second. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Green against Antetokounmpo. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Heinrich. Launches it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Heinrich's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks ahead. They're up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. Hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. Hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the pace, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
From Atlanta.
They've got to be more assertive on the glass. Getting out hustle is a great way to lose a game, but in the second half, if they can generate extra possessions, it will go a long way toward getting the W.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Howard. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Marley in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Michael Jordan.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Jordan against Antetokounmpo. Jordan the pass to Bowen. Shot clock at 6. Green finds Howard.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis inside. He's against Jordan. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Smith.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain it. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Howard. Kicks it to Jordan. Five to shoot. Shaq with some nice D.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And to Kumbo. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Green, the pass to Heinrich. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Hook Knight, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Jordan. He has 6. There's the drop. Oh!
And that time the screener rolls and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants. Makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
O'Neal misses. The Hawks trail by 3. Clark kicks to Heinrich. Passes to Bowen for the tie. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Heinrich's got his 4th assist in this one. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
3-pointer, Heinrich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Smith dishes to Howard. .151 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Smith. Rebound by Heinrich. The Hawks leading. Jordan finds Heinrich. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Marley. The shot's good. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Atlanta. Smith, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low, O'Neal. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Green kicks to Jordan. Drives to the hoop. And then slammed in by Jordan.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Back to Smith. Pass to Marley. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Howard trying to get open and Shaq. Howard can't hit. Here's Bowen. 5 points in the game. Heinrich finds Jordan. Offline with his 3. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. It's Atlanta ending the 3rd quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Atlanta, Green is out there with Howard. Then there's Heinrich. Then it's Jordan. And it's Bowen in at the small forward. Now here's Young. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Atlanta calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Smith. Bobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Inside, here's Howard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Green. Heinrich against Smith. And Howard with the stuff.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Antetokounmpo against Jordan. And the jump by Giannis.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo. Once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Now here's Jordan. The teardrop falls in.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Smith finds Giannis. From 13, Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Howard always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Heinrich dishes to Green. He feeds it to Howard. And it's sent back by Howard for 3. Heinrich. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kirk Heinrich.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Now here is Smith. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Shaq's got 4 points in the quarter.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Howard. Again, Howard missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
To the middle. Here's O'Neal, and it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Now here is Smith, following the miss by Draymond Green. Back to Smith. to O'Neal. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Here's Jordan. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To tie it up. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The drive by Green. Hinrich outside. Tries yet again. Shaq with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of it. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A putback. Rebound, Milwaukee. Smith feeling it out a bit. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. It's tied at 43. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter.
Let's see who's the longest.
To win the game, and we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Draymond Green. Jordan is out there with Hinrich. Then there's Howard. And it's Bowen in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Giannis following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Giannis. Nails the baby hook. Giannis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario, really, Sean. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Bucks trail by 3. Smith outside. Passes it to Giannis. He kicks it to Mark. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Green, no luck. And the Bucks, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And you know Howard responsibility offensively, and that time he comes through for his team.
Howard draws the double. Rebounded by the Bucks. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside, O'Neal passes to Antetokounmpo, and they take the lead. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Now here's Heinrich. To the inside. Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dwight Howard.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking them down.
Howard at the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Smith against Heinrich. There's the pass to Giannis. From inside, and he can't bank that one in. Giannis against Jordan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 2. There's 39 seconds left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, well, we'll see if they try it.
Heinrich finds Jordan. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive. The putback.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Jordan. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And I think hitting that championship-winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you up. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For David Aldridge.
Exactly.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good, but like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like.
So you're getting scanned today. How excited?
And now, please welcome.
Before we get
Brian, the Knicks.
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. So here's Portland's starting group. We've got LeBron James, and it's Martin in at the.
Here we go.
Force lock. And for the Knicks, Ben Simmons is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
James can't get it to go. Bryant against Ball. Bryant left side. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Pass to James. Over Jones. James can't get that one to fall.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Simmons, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Ball passes to James. Takes it inside. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Bryant outside for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Last year for R.J. Barrett, B.A., how the game is already starting to slow down for him.
To the paint. Martin with the bucket.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Pass to Jones. Here's Mobley. Bryant outside. Ball with the rebound. And Barrett flashing potential as a stopper, Brent.
That's a great sign. I mean, he can be out there on the floor, and you can take confidence in the fact that on nights if he doesn't have it going offensively, he'll still dig in on D.
Now here's Ball. Clock at 6. Bryant against Jordan. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Outside Simmons.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. Out to the right wing. Back to James. Pass to Jordan. The putback. No good that time. New York has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Bryant. Brown with the block. And he gets it back. Bryant, no good.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Jordan. Boy, he's been patient.
Oh, man. Oh! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Simmons against James. Bryant outside. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Bryant's got 5 now.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Jordan. The fadeaway. That one off the back iron and out.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Simmons. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Mobley. Drives to the hoop. That one is off. Pass to Jordan. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the Knicks, such a feel-good story. You got to give Coach Tom Thibodeau a lot of credit. Julius Randle certainly does.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more.
And they certainly are.
And the New York faithful, delighted to witness meaningful games once again.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got DeAndre Jordan. Derek Jones is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Matt Thomas. Then it's Campazzo in at the 1.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. At 5'10", Campazzo not the biggest nor the fastest guy out there, but he might be the feistiest.
Here's Williams. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Pass to Green. Back to Jones. Here's Alston. Outside Jones. And they recover it. Here's Jordan. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Here's Campazzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
You know, Brent, the other thing Campazzo can do for you is stretch the floor.
And he's shown and grew in his confidence last year in his first year in the NBA. And I think guys rallied around when it is that he played that way. It goes along with him being an incredibly gifted passer.
Knocks down the long J.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend. But some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the inside. Williams grabs the board. Knocked loose. Here's Campazzo. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jones. Some solid defense from Jordan. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Ben Simmons is checked in for New York. Bryant comes in for Jones. And also a switch here for Portland. Ball's checked in. Jordan against Jordan. Jordan, the pass to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alston. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Green missing. The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Ball against Bryant. Step back shot. Ball no good. And the Knicks shooting only 35% so far. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass. And a rim rocker.
Outside, Williams. That one doesn't drop. And New York will come the other way. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Down low. Here's Jordan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Jordan is a force on the inside. There's no denying that. A real problem right now for the defense.
Howard's checked in for New York.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. James can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Count it.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's James. Here's Brown. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're key to...
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. It's been...
And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. Portland trailing here. We've got Mobley. Ben Simmons is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The shot by James, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Howard rejected by Brown. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. Bryant outside. Pass to Howard. And here's Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Ball stolen. From deep, Jordan. The Knicks with the rebound. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Bryant's gone 5 for 11 from the field. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Ball. The Knicks with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 8 now.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. James outside. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Bryant against Jordan. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Looking to get it going. Blocked.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Simmons. Another shot. And the layup is good. Simmons has got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
James outside. Into the lane. The Knicks pull it in.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Bryant finds Simmons. Shot from 12. That's short off the rim. James outside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Jordan's checked in for New York.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Simmons, pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. Outside Jones. Inside. The shot by Howard, no good. And Portland's shooting a low 26% from the field. Ball right side. Can't cash it in from close range. The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Lonzo Ball really working on his shot and starting to find the consistency that one would hope for, but it's all the other things he does, the rebounds, the assists, the steals. I mean, he really contributes to all levels of the game.
The shot by James, no good. The Knicks shooting a low 29% since halftime. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Portland calls timeout. Another area you see Lonzo's diverse skill set is in his shooting ability, Brent.
Well, that's the one knock coming in, and he's shown people now that he can step up and knock those down. So close range or at the arc, Lonzo getting more and more comfortable and confident in his offensive ability.
Jordan's checked in for Portland. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Ball passes to James. To end the drought. Yep, that one's good.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James, just too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
Bryant, the pass to Howard. And here's Jones. Pass to Howard. Clock at 4. Back to Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jones has got 6 points.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Now here's Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the 3. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
Outside Simmons. Over James. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so it's New York going into the break up 12. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. We've got Ball. DeAndre Jordan is out there with LeBron James. And it's Brown in at the power forward. And Portland's shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Jordan against Bryant. Jordan with the bucket.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Howard. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. James against Simmons. And the layup is good.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Mobley, he's checked in for Jordan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you."
Thanks for that, Allie. Simmons drives in, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
James outside. Got a piece of it and stolen by Simmons. Jordan against Bryant. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's James. And the jam by Brown.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Brown against Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Brown with the steal. Stolen by Bryant. He takes it in. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
James. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
The shot by Howard, no good. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Ball passes to Brown. Over Howard. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away. And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Outside Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Timeout called. Portland. They trail by 14. There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter.
For your next city dancer.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. For New York, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Simmons against James. Kicks it out to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Back to Simmons. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Knicks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Now the Knicks with it. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Pass to Bryant. Puts it up. That one a little long. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And that one's good. James.
LeBron James out, sprinting up the floor, his 16th season, still getting after it.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons, the pass to Howard. Portland grabs the miss. It's James on the wing. Simmons defending. Tries a 10-footer. Again, the miss by James. Now Jones. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A clean win. And one where they... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our...
coon like Oski. Courtside, we ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. Chill vibes, probably coon with a no ceiling, so down on. Won't stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah, that be coon like Oski. Courtside, we ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. Chill vibes, probably coon with a no ceiling, so down on. Stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah, please don't the vibe. Fix up your face and take that outside. Enjoy this and litness. The room full of women. Look at that over there. How's you in the spot? Don't be mad cause you ugly. This do you feel like you not? Enjoy yourself. Hating is bad for your health. Look at this goofy, it's hot, it's hot. Why would he come with a and chill? Eat these wings and get this your Connet bill in the summer. Like a sauna. Told me don't I do what I want in the crowd. Going wild, let your yeah, be cool like Oski. Courtside, we ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. Chill vibes, right cool with a beat. No ceiling, slow down, no. Won't stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah, big cool like Oski. Courtside, we ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. Chill vibes, right cool with a beat. No ceiling, slow down, no. Won't stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah.
I just cut some fresh lemons, where's the sugar? Lemon in my A, lemon in my L's, call them boogers. Rather 6 feet before I'm ever seen with you. Hold up! Yeah. What it is that teeth, skin look colored in, riding in, double R. That's that color in, pulling in, that 400 grand. I just ordered this, Switzerland, Lake Geneva, where I spend my summer in. Off the floor, that's Giano shoe. What I'm running in, earlobe, look like headlights. I need some Timberlands, I battle any man. Yo, don't think they understand.
Double C on my feet, double G on my feet, Louis V by my breeze. She wanna kick it with me, she back and leave. She try to save her the place, but can't see none of them grow. She keep got an E and a B on the back of the CT. I'm done with the 12, got a V16. Say the money coming in, yeah, that's true.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A great view of our broadcast. And before we get going,
thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Antetokounmpo. Ish Smith is out there with Marley. Then there's Howard. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. And for the Hawks, we've got Jordan. Green is out there with Howard. Then there's Heinrich. And it's Bowen in at the 3, the small forward. Clark, for both teams tonight, unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
Just 2 to shoot. Three-pointer, Heinrich. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Nice shot by Smith.
Smith is absolutely phenomenal at how he controls the ball. I mean, if the defense tries to take it away from him, he can make them look really foolish.
Now here's Jordan. Down low, Howard. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to O'Neal. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Burns you with his scoring and passing ability.
Jordan against O'Neal. It's blocked by Shaq. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And something that gets forgotten with Brook Lopez, he is still a strong rim protector.
I agree with you, Greg. Because he shoots the three and he's not a dominant post guy, it's easy to forget about his defense, but he's got excellent timing and good length and not afraid to mix it up either.
Rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
It's Jordan on the wing. Passes it to Green. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Smith on the wing, guarded by Heinrich. Here's Shaq. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by Howard. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Smith against Heinrich. Howard in the post. Missed inside.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Now, here is Smith following the miss by Michael Jordan. Now, here's Marley, guarded closely. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Howard. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
Some changes. Bol, he's checked in for O'Neal. Campazzo's subbed in for Smith. And Howard has it in the corner. Howard draws the double. The pass to Bowen. sinks the three-pointer.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Campazzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Howard. Heinrich outside. 41 seconds left to play in the first. It's tipped. Feeds it to Giannis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Heinrich from outside. They grab their own miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Milwaukee on top, up 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Bucks leading by 3. So with Howard sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Hole is out there with Marley. Then it's Book Knight. And it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good by Marley.
Yeah, Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
Craig passes to Bradley. Into the lane, and he banks in the layup.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. To the inside, Marley. Bradley with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 4. Down low, here's Craig, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. After a whistle, the offensive players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Marley. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Azubuike, the pass to Johnson. Count it. Good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Heinrich outside. Johnson against Bradley. Passes it to O'Neal. And Craig has it in the corner. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. O'Neal's checked in for Milwaukee. Ish Smith comes in for Marley. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Bucks leading by 3. Smith the pass to Bouknight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. The Hawks trail by 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The drive by Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Smith's shot is good. The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Jordan against Shaquille O'Neal. Now Jordan, and there's the drive.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Smith inside, guarded by Heinrich. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Atlanta calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis comes in for Bouknight. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Kicks to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Howard. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick and roll situations, clearly.
Jordan, high post. Giannis is there. And the rejection by Giannis.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
On the wing, Giannis. Johnson surveying the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Howard dishes to Giannis. No good off the front iron.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Jordan against Giannis. And the shot goes in. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to get...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. Well, for the Bucks, and you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They're going to work in the paint, doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Draymond Green is out there with Howard. And there's Heinrich. Then it's Jordan. And it's Bowen in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Green. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And he recovers it. Come on. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Bucks leading by 7.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Here's Smith. And there's the pass to Marley. Lock at 6. And here is Antetokounmpo. Over Bowen. O'Neal trying to break free.
And you know Bowen's a top-tier defender. Scrappy, aggressive, smart, active as a forward who's especially effective guarding the perimeter.
Howard finds Jordan. Poked away. Howard with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
The Hawks trail by 11. Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Heinrich kicks to Jordan. Here he goes. And Jordan slams it home.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears him up.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Giannis outside. Rebound by Heinrich.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Marley, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Heinrich against Marley. Unloads from 9. Trying to get open his shot. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Jordan the pass to Green. Back to Jordan. And he drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Up again. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Clark. No good off the back of the rim.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Howard goes up and lays it nice and easy. Howard's got 8 points.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
Green, the pass to Jordan. Hawks passing it around. Clark dishes to Jordan. And the rejection by Giannis. O'Neal trying to break free. Marley no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Green. Clark with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Poked loose. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Marley against Green. Now here's Marley. He's got 5. And Howard with the stuff.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Giannis against Jordan. Great D that time from Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 13. On the wing, Giannis. Pass to Campazzo. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks lead by 13. And we'll be back with you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. They've got Howard. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Marley. And it's Smith. And it's Bouknight in at the 2.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Marley passes to Bouknight. And sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Jordan can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 13. And here's the fast break. Lobbed up there for Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bouknight. And the Bucks, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. To the inside, Howard. That's tipped with the second effort. And that one's good by Shaq.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Jordan against Shaquille O'Neal. Can't cash in from close range.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
On the wing, Marley. To the middle. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Heinrich against Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Bucks leading by 13. Timeout called the Bucks.
Your Atlanta
got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Jordan outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Pass to O'Neal. Giannis right side. Back to Shaq. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Hawks trail by 12. Bobbed up there for Howard. And sent back by Howard. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Heinrich against Giannis. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Heinrich against Smith. Heinrich passes to Jordan. Shoots from the elbow. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Heinrich's got 3 assists now in this one.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, the physicality of Marley, huge. He's a sharp-shooting forward who provides this team with a lot of muscle and grit.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 13. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ETA Hawks dancers! All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ETA Hawks dancers!
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead
to a better field goal percentage. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Howard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Down low. Jordan inside. After the Kumbo's there. Good on the bucket.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Marley. Pass to Howard. There's the dish to Giannis. Dwight Howard grabs the board. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Shoots. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous is this team?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. The most important, we're having fun.
Always more fun when you win, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
to the pedal, moving fast.
How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because A, now I get to play as myself in the game, and I'm gonna start playing more than I do normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the... And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got Dwight Howard. Ben Simmons is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Mobley, and it's Jones in at the 3. And for Portland, we've got LeBron James. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Ball outside. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely, and it's in there.
Ask pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
Pass to Mobley. Howard with the ball. Driving to the basket. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Now the big man coming through. Dwight Howard right now determined to score it.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ball. And that one's long. And the Knicks with possession. Up top, Bryant. Covered by Jordan. Simmons against James. Pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bryant. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And here are the Trailblazers now. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to James. Howard grabs the miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Bryant, here we go. Tries again. He goes up again. Basket counts.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Now here's Jordan. Out to the wing. Down low. Here's Martin. Portland again missing. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Outside Jones. Shoots over Ball. Jones misses. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to start. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Boy, everybody remembers the 2019 draft as the Zion Williamson draft. And obviously, R.J. Barrett goes number 3 to the New York Knicks.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. Of course, R.J. and Zion played together in Durham, along with Cam Reddish.
That's right. So much pure talent on that team. But experience helps win chips at any level. No substitute for knowledge and context.
All no good. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Simmons. Tipped away. And he lobs it up. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Ball outside. Jordan, a good look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jordan's got this second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Howard. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Howard's got 8 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
James outside. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by James. He's got 6.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Mobley. Now, here is Howard. Unable to get that one. Brown with some nice D. Jordan against Simmons. Shot from 12. Jordan misses.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
James against Simmons. Back to Bryant. Shoots over Brown. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now here's Simmons. Bryant, right side. Over Jordan. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out in front, up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, a lot of confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose. And
we know what we have to do, and we know when we get out.
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars, they can't adjust to a changing role like he has. But give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for New York, Mobley out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Green, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Portland trailing here. Known as a shot blocker coming in. Mitchell has added some discipline in that area, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt, because if you remember his first couple seasons, he was picking up way too many fouls. This guy is 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan and elite athleticism. He can stay patient, let the offensive player make his move, and still be in a position to contest.
Here's Alston. Check by James. Pass to Mobley. That one's good for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Jordan. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Here's Campazzo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. He can't hit that time. New York goes the other way with it. Pass to Jones. Here's the three. And the Knicks, another three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now James. Blocked! And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Green, the pass to Jordan.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
For Portland, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense.
Oh, that was something else,
I mean, just beautiful. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. That shot wide open. And the Knicks lead by 13.
I just love the ball movement.
Simmons against Ball. A minute 35 left in the first half of this game. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Brown. Mobley grabs the board.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Over to the wing. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Ball outside. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's New York now. They're on a 16-5 run. Simmons against Jordan. Here's Alston. He's got 5. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Jordan with the bucket.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Jordan against Bryant. With 4 on the clock. Up again.
Oh, Dwight Howard made quick work of that one.
And so it's New York, looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sound. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Dwight Howard had no problems getting going. He had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Dwight Howard really making a difference here.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got ball, and it's Martin in at power forward. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. It's stolen by Howard. Here's Jones. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Pass to Martin. Jordan with it. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Brown's got his second basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Howard. They double him with Brown. Simmons with it. Pass to Mobley. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Jordan's checked in for New York. A challenging stretch for Portland here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And here's Jordan, covered by Bryant. The kick out to Ball. Brown against Howard. Brown passes to Jordan. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Simmons. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Good work defensively by James.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Ball passes to Brown. Stolen by Bryant. Howard with the ball. Picked up by James. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Howard, the pass to Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. Simmons has got 6.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Ball outside. Pass to Jordan. From about 16. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
On the wing, Jones. Check by James. Howard inside. Jordan's there. And here's Simmons. He's got 6. Here's Howard. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
Back to James. Ball outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Now a timeout called by New York. And the Blazers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Green's checked in for New York. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter here. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Martin misses. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And slam dunk by Simmons.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Down low. Here's Jordan. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. To the middle. And it's Simmons missing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jordan finds James. Good on the shot.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
Pass to Jordan. And it's Martin with the rebound. Now ball to the inside. Martin misses. And so it's the New York Knicks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. New York shooting around 50% in the game so far. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Kobe Bryant. Ben Simmons is out there with Mobley. Then there's Danny Green. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. Pass to Simmons. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Bryant, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Now Jones, Green covering. Now Jordan from downtown. Here's Martin, and it's blocked, and they get it back. Here's James. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, this guy can fill it up from anywhere. James is adept at realizing when to take advantage of that mid-range game he possesses.
And here's Bryant outside, and it's Martin with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Here's Jones, offline with a baseline jumper. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. Pass to Jones. Back to Simmons. Over ball. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Now, here is James. The Knicks pull it in. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bryant. They get the rebound. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Portland calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Brown, he's checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for New York. Howard's checked in. Ball outside. Pass to Martin.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Bryant outside. Inside, Howard. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Here's Jordan. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Bryant. And he's going for the lob. Very pretty alley-oop.
This is a lethal combination of size and skill. Dwight Howard doing work.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Jordan. No good off the back of the rim.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And here's Bryant outside. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Jordan. Portland again missing. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Here's Ball. No good. A bit long that time. James against Simmons. Pass to Howard. Wing shot on the way. Hauled in by Brown. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's James. That shot missing. And New York will come the other way. And here's Simmons. Bryant outside. Pass to Simmons. The three. LeBron with the rebound. Jordan against Bryant. Now here's Jordan. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we'll see you next time.